What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. This is my first ever throwback review. I'm going to make this video very quick and just give you guys my thoughts on the 2016 mega blockbuster hit, Deadpool. And this is my very first X-Men related video, and I have so many more coming out this week. I will be ranking all of the movies, the heroes, and the villains. But first, I want to tell you guys my thoughts on the first Deadpool, just in case you haven't watched my review from 2 years ago. And it's pretty cool because sometimes your opinions change, but this is one of those cases where I feel the same way today that I felt when I first saw the movie back in 2016. I thought it was hilarious, incredibly well done for the budget, and it is monumentally inspiring to other films that are going to take what it did and have done that in the last 2 years and amplify it. I just think Deadpool was a trendsetter, it was hilarious, and Ryan Reynolds is the perfect definition of what we need as Deadpool. I've been a big fan of the character since Rob Liefeld created him. Now, I was very young back then, but I got into the comic books at an early age, and Deadpool was one of the first heroes where I was like, okay, this is really cool because I'm kind of reading this away from my parents. They don't know what's going on because it's not your typical superhero. He cusses, he's very vulgar, he's explicit, and if you don't like that kind of stuff, then you're not going to enjoy the first Deadpool. I know a few people that don't like this movie, but you know what? If you're into that kind of humor, or if you're just looking for a different kind of superhero film, I think Deadpool is the movie for you. Now, I know all of you guys have seen it, so I could go into spoilers if I wanted to, but everyone has talked enough about the story, the plot, how much he loves his woman, one of the best romances we've ever seen in a comic book movie. I just think Deadpool does it right, and even if they didn't do it right, they could still make fun of themselves within the film, and guess what? He does that. He makes fun of Ryan Reynolds' old movies, he makes fun of what Deadpool used to be in X-Men Origins Wolverine. There are just so many things that it does to compensate for what it would be if it ended up being a non-cohesive movie. But the thing is, Deadpool flows very well. I mean, this thing, and it's not a conventional structure, if you will. It takes the 3 acts and it kind of splices them, and it keeps throwing you into these throwbacks, but the way that it does it feels super cohesive to me, and I really enjoyed this story. It sucks you in. I think Ed Skrein, I believe is his name, he plays a great villain. The side characters are great. Colossus, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and his woman, who once again provides one of the best female leads in a superhero movie in such a long time. I just love this cast, this crew, and the director, Tim Miller, really made this work. I'm excited to I'm sad that he didn't come back for the sequel, but I am excited to see what he's going to do next. And this movie, really, it is very contained. It didn't need a sequel, but it made so much money, and it got fans so excited that it is coming out with a sequel, and that is coming out, can you believe it, next week. I am thrilled for that, but right now we are talking the very first Deadpool, guys, and I just want you to know how much I truly enjoy this superhero movie. It's not in my top 10 superhero films of all time. It was for a while, and until recently there have been some things that have passed it up, but overall I can say Deadpool is within my top 15-ish superhero movies of all time. It's a great film. There are minor issues within the CGI and some story structure. If you want to know my true problems, go back to my original review in 2016. It's on my channel in my playlists. But really, people have just talked about this movie so much that I am about finished, but I'm going to end this review off, this throwback review off, with a score of 86%. I believe that's the score that I gave it way back when. I'm going to have to go back and check, but like I said, my thoughts have really not changed. Every time I watch it, I get the same out of it. Not better, not worse, just the same, because I know how funny it is. I love watching it with friends and groups of people, and Deadpool really is a very just cool superhero movie. So thank you guys so much for watching my first ever throwback review. If you guys like these, I'll try to do maybe one a week or one every 2 weeks if this thing gets a good response, if it gets some thumbs up and some comments in the comments section. Be sure to comment, let me know your thoughts, and tell me if there's any specific videos you want me to make for X-Men Week. I know I will be doing my movie rankings right after Deadpool comes out, maybe some heroes and villains before that. Just let me know, guys. I want to run off of what you all want me to do and what you all want to see me accomplish. You guys are the absolute best, and I will see you very soon.